let's have a cookout. What an appropriate day for it.
Isn't it?
Isn't it? Now we're going to sit down and do a little salad first, right, JoAnna?
What's a potluck backyard picnic without some coleslaw?
Have to have the slaw.
You have to.
Now what's special about this one?
This one is just called Delicious Backyard Coleslaw, and what's so special about it is it's easy, it's healthy, and it's tasty.
Tasty. Should I take a taste first before you show us?
Please do.
Because there are a lot of different varieties of slaw. Some
There
slaw
are.
is very tangy, some is sweet.
And this one is kind of a hybrid.
Oh, that's just
Isn't
right.
it? Yeah, that's like Goldilocks would say.
It's a little bit sweet and a little bit rock and roll.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's so easy because we're going to start with purchased coleslaw mix.
Oh, okay. From the bag?
From the bag. Just put 4 cups in a bowl, and then we're going to add a cup of diced apple Red Delicious, and I leave the skin on for the color and the texture. And then we're going to add a 1/2 cup of chopped celery.
It says everything good in it, right? Well, I didn't notice. Yeah, there are apples.
Yep,
in
there's
there. Okay.
apples in there, and there's the celery.
It's a little bit Waldorf-like, right?
Little bit. Now we're going to do the dressing. Now I'm going to use the fat-free mayonnaise, but remember, Paula, whenever we use that, it's our responsibility to get the flavor back in.
Yeah.
It's the right color, and it's the right consistency, and it's the right calories, and it's the right fat grams, but it's not necessarily the right flavor. Okay, how we're going to do that is very simple. I'm going to add a teaspoon of lemon juice and 2 tablespoons of fat-free sour cream, and then I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of Splenda, or you could use 2 tablespoons of sugar.
That's the sugar substitute. Oh, it's kind of flaky, isn't it?
Yes, just like sugar. It's the first non-calorie sweetener made from sugar, so it tastes like sugar.
And I know you really believe in it. It works well in recipes,
Wonderfully. Right? And in fact, I'm working on a cookbook for Johnson & Johnson that will be out sometime
Just
this
for
year.
Splenda?
Just for Splenda.
Okay.
Then a teaspoon of dried parsley flakes and a teaspoon of dried onion flakes. And that's all you do.
Okay.
You just stir this up.
So that's the basis for our dressing. That is the dressing.
That is the dressing. Then after we have this mixed, we just add it to the coleslaw. And anyone who's ever made coleslaw knows that if you have the right amount of dressing in the beginning, you're going to have coleslaw soup in the end.
It's true. It gets soupy.
Yes.
What happens?
Well, the dressing works with the cabbage and releases the juice from the cabbage, and that works to our benefits. We'll just start with this amount now, which is tasty and fine.
So you're allowing room for growth, right?
I made this an hour ago. And see the difference?
It's just right.
Perfect.
So you need to start it out dry. See, now when you make this, you're going to say that's too dry.
And you'll
But
be
you need
tempted to add more.
But don't.
Don't, because
You
the
need
cabbage...
one to sit for
the
how long?
Well, just an hour is enough.
Okay.
Make it and get ready to go to the picnic, and by the time you get to the picnic, it'll be perfect, and it will stay this way for hours on end.
And you've got your slaw, healthy exchanges style.
And it's only 48 calories for a whole cup.